Hello, everybody. We are streaming from both platforms. So we are up there and we are over here. Yodi, say hello to the viewers over here.
What up, yo?
Don't mess up our shameless plug. Like, we trying to see Dermalift CT over there because that's where we're at, y'all. We are at our brick and mortar Dermalift CT. So we got a shameless plug over there that says our name, okay? So we are sipping with siblings today. So we got Tiff and Yodi. How you say your He gonna get us. We just started. My God.
You will not disrespect my name.
Bad laws. Yo, I don't never know what to say. I just be putting the SMA, SAMA, and your name pop up. I'm like, oh, there you go.
Y'all sisters got your slave name.
Oh my God.
So thank you guys. This over here, this one is Love Therapies and Sipping with Siblings. We wanted to talk about today. We're going to talk about our topic first. We're going to talk a little bit about our week, but I just want to lead with the topic, which is the epidemic of plastic surgery, y'all. And there is a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack with that. Don't y'all think?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot to unpack with that. Considering I wanted to get it done last month. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I told her. No.
Your body gonna look weird.
Now you telling my business on live. That's crazy.
You just told it.
No, she said I told you.
No, she wanted to get it done.
I was that serious too.
And I was like,
you was gonna go like Brazil or something?
I was not gonna go to Brazil. I was gonna go right to Guilford and get me some liposuction or a tummy tuck. Like the end. I wasn't about to get a mommy makeover, nothing like that. But that's what I had thought I wanted to do.
You gonna put the fat somewhere else?
No, I just wanted it off of me. It could have went anywhere else. They could throw it in the trash for all I hear, but just I wasn't trying to get no bigger boobs. I just, I have 3 kids, and although I feel like I look nice, when I stand up straight, it's okay, but when I sit down, I don't like the little flop that happens. So I wanted to get rid of the flop because I feel like I didn't used to have it, and now the kids gave me the flop. So
yeah, but see, this is the thing, right? As a guy, I like watching the evolution of a woman's body that I did.
Right.
Like, you got one of my kids, your body looks a little different.
Yeah.
You got another kid, then your body look a little different.
Yeah.
And if you keep yourself up kind of in shape a little bit, I don't know, I just think that's glorious, that like to watch a woman's body change.
Yeah, well, that's actually to me pretty refreshing to hear because I know for me, which we'll get into. So y'all want to talk about the week, or y'all want to just jump into it? Because it seemed like we just hopped in the water. The water was warm. Like, I don't know. Like, felt like we jumped in the jacuzzi.
I don't think. Yeah, mine either.
Ain't nothing happened to me this week. It was uneventful.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, Harm graduated.
Oh, yeah, so did Justice.
And Justice graduated.
Yeah, Harm did graduate.
And, and Rel jumped in the deep end of the pool.
He did?
What?
Yeah, I mean, he ain't drowned. He was just swimming. I mean, it's evolution,
Oh, okay.
He learned how to swim. He jumped in 8 feet. He felt good about himself because he cannonball.
Yodi threw me in the pool. That's how I learned how to swim.
Is that really it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
I do.
I think you're just really making stuff up.
No, I told people the story and everything. That's how I learned how to swim.
Where was
he threw me in the pool. I don't know. I think it was at Serramonte or somewhere.
Oh, that could have been true.
Oh, that might.
It was true. I remember.
I was like this.
Yeah.
Maybe I did that.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I learned.
But yeah, so I wanted to talk about it too because there was a post that had said somewhere that said social media and men are why women are dying on the table, but y'all not ready for that conversation. So of course, yes. I put agreed. So Yodi, what you think about that?
That's not true at all.
You don't think
it has disingenuous? I think
you don't think it has any validity? No, because I agree with it a little bit.
I have to charge my phone, real quick, because I'm gonna go live. But I gotta charge my phone because it's gonna die.
It depends on what you want the outcome to be.
Okay.
If you're looking to get married, fall in love, have children, build a legacy, keep the same husband for a long time.
Okay.
That's not what you want to do.
Right. Okay.
If you want to get your bag right and cater to the men who have a lot of money, you will be a fun time for them for a lot, for probably 5 to 8 years.
Okay.
You'll be a fun time.
Right.
And liking a woman is different from loving her.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so I just think that depending on what outcome you try to get, I ain't gonna judge you, but at the same time, you playing yourself if you want to be married and stay married and.
Well, is that your body then?
Yeah.
Well, I think that
because all polls and all stats say that men don't like don't like that. Like, I mean, they might want to try it out. Like if you see a woman with like the wild hips and the wild butt, that's like obviously fake.
Yeah, like they swallow.
And you never had sex with a person like that before. You might say, let me try this out. So but nah, like.
Oh, but my charger's too short. So. That was the charger.
I think that, so when I said agreed, right, let me tell you what my standpoint is on the agreeance of it, right? That the women that are all on social media that have all of the plastic surgery, right? They are the women that are getting all the likes. And they're the women that are, you know, they have like 15,000 followers, 3,000, 5,000, 7,000 likes on one picture, right? Which in turn turns them into an influencer, right? So the only way you can be an influencer is if lots of people are following what you're doing. But in those instances, so I get it, saying like, you know, what women get, what men lust after versus what they want to marry mixed up. But my argument was only that it's not really our job to jump into the psyche of a man and why he's liking something. All we see as women is that he does like it. You get what I'm saying? So as much as we might be able to say, well, he just like the way that look, you know, he don't really want that in his life. We're not going to think that far ahead, because the same way that men like to be respected over love, women need to be or feel admired and adored. And that admiration and adoration comes in the form of many ways. And once we see the adoration going over there, because we're like, hey, the girl that's just cute, she got about 25 likes on her picture. You know, the girl that's saying something motivating or inspirational, she got about 35, you know, maybe 75 likes on her picture or on her quote. But the girl that's sitting with her butt on the sink, she got 12,000 likes.
And see, that's the sad part though, because what does a like equate to you?
That
it means too much to you. A like.
Yeah, it does.
It means too much to people. Like, I may like a picture, but have no intentions of ever touching a woman that looks like that.
Right.
You know, and then you got to look at like.
So then why you like it?
Like what's pervasive in society. Like I myself don't like them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never put a like down.
Okay, I get you.
But like I think it's like a pervasive thing in society that the like means so much.
Well,
reason being is because there's out here.
Yeah.
There's genuine like relationships out here.
Yeah.
There's a genuine man who would treat you the bomb.
Right.
And, like really adore your body and really like the evolution of your body. Like a real man. He like I said, like, you know, when Soretta Body changed from Harlem and changed from Brooklyn, like that's dope to me.
Yeah, right.
Because like, first of all, I did that to you.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then like, it's just the evolution of life in a way. It's just a beautiful thing to me.
Right. But like, that's to, and again, to speak to your point, I think that's to most real men, right? But I think what happens is, now you are like, you know, I don't even bang the likes down like that. Because I was saying, you know, in my live video, not my live video, my pre-recorded video, like to me, it's the equation of when a guy says to me out loud, like, we don't even like that. And they just so emotional about it. We don't even like women like that. Doesn't add up. But my whole thing is that's like a vegan liking a picture of steak and potatoes. Yeah. You're a whole vegan. So why are you liking that picture if that's not what you like? You get what I'm saying?
It seems
It
You
just
might like that person likes their steak and potatoes.
right, but
not necessarily
like
want that for yourself.
right. And so it's a couple different ways.
But also we're women, so we know what like
see now here's the mind-boggling part. I'm about to give y'all some meat. Without the, we're gonna jump past the milk, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to the meat of the issue. The issue is I'm married, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a woman who comes to me and says, all I want to do is take care of you. All I want to do is treat you good. All I want to do is wash your clothes. All I want to do is cook for you. I just want to like be, of course I'm gonna like that.
Right.
I'm gonna like that.
Uh-huh.
But that doesn't mean I'm leaving what I love for you.
Okay.
So there's a lot of men who are married, a lot of men in relationships, and they're hitting the like button.
Okay.
Because that girl would be a good time.
Yeah, sure. Yes. Agreed.
But that doesn't mean, you know, of course I'm gonna like a girl who knows I'm married and lets me smash anyway and will never tell my wife, of course I like you.
Yeah.
Of course I like a woman who I could go to your house, pop in and out anytime I want.
Yes.
You don't really bother me, nag me, nothing. Of course I'm gonna like that, but I still love this woman over here.
Right.
Like, so
okay.
The like to me is what is fooling y'all. Like,
well, I think it's definitely the like. Oh, go ahead.
These men be in relationships who liking this stuff. They be,
well, that's what I'm about to say.
They be in relationships.
So then, what is the actual point of even pressing the like button?
Could you like it in your head?
Yeah, like without having to press the button.
Sure, because I do that. Like, I mean,
yes,
right.
So
I actually don't like it in my head. You look weird.
Right, it is very weird. It's very attention.
Your hips don't match your kneecaps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your thighs is where your butt need to be, and then your butt is like tucked inside your crack. Like, I don't know what's going on, but like, I don't even like it. It looks completely weird.
Oh, does it?
You look like a genetically modified like animal or something.
Yeah, be quiet.
P. Diddler.
So what was you about to say?
So what I was gonna say was, no, that's your stuff over there.
It's behind you.
Excuse our brother-in-law looking for his Chinese food, y'all. He's hungry, and she stashed his food up here with podcast. So what I was gonna say though was, all right. So say for instance, like, again, women don't know how to break those type of things down. Women are fleeting. We are more like, all right, so why would you like it if you don't like it, right?
Thanks.
There are men that pass by the timeline, right? Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I see Method Man, like, I could drool because I mean, that's Method Man. He like 50, and you got all these like what?
Still got a nice body.
Like, what are you doing? How did you do that? Like, but I'm not gonna be under the picture like, oh, if only I had, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I'm a girl, you're a guy, or men are men and women are women. However, let's just say for me, right? If I, knowing that I had the 3 kids, like you're saying, you know, your body changes and that's beautiful. You know, Tim has never said anything about my body as far as like modifying it.
But if you got out of pocket, will he tell you, right?
Yes.
If you got like 250 and
oh, it's not happening.
Hit you up, right?
He
He'll
be
be like, yo, we need to hit the treadmill.
Yeah, for real. He'll be like, babe, change your diet, like, word up. And then every time he saw me eating something contrary,
slap it right out.
Yeah, bomb. Like, no, I never forget that time we ordered.
You don't want that? Remember we used to play that game?
I remember that time we ordered that Subway one time, and we had ordered some meatball subs, and he was like, you know what, babe, I think we should start eating healthier. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. He was like, we should start now. Took both the subs and threw them in the trash right then. I had just bought them. Then, like 5 minutes later, he was like, I shouldn't have did that, huh? Because I'm hungry. Because we have no food. I was like, right. So now what we gonna eat? But he just mad extreme. Like, I think we should start eating healthy. We should start now. Threw him in the garbage. So he would definitely.
That is like.
It was insane. Like, I was just like, oh, okay. But I think what I want to say is, like, the girl with the 12,000, 13,000 likes, every woman is like, dang, mad guys like that. And then you look down at you and you see imperfections. Then you look at them and you see the perfected version. Like, some women don't all look crazy. Some women actually look like, whoo, that's nice. You know what I mean? Even as a girl, you look at it and be like, dang.
Yeah, they went to a good
They went to a
surgeon.
good surgeon. That's like real nice. And so it causes you to actually look at yourself in a different way. Like, dag, like, well, I know my husband likes me the way I look now, but would he like it better if I look like that? And would that stop him from looking over there? You get what I'm saying? Like the way our psyche works is just so different
than guys.
Than how guys psyche
even
works.
When I see other people's men, like this is just my mind under every woman's picture, I just be like,
yo, he just embarrassing everybody.
Like you don't have to physically like it just because you like it in your mind. Because what is the point? Is it just to get validation?
Are you trying to get attention from them?
Like that's how we.
Like you want them to notice that you like the picture,
right? So I don't.
Well, see. Okay, so I was just talking to Soretta about this, right? You're a woman, so you guys are women, so you will like. Yeah. Guys are corny, like they just want to talk to a woman.
I know.
Men swipe right on these dating apps. Yes. Like 55 to 60% of the time, they'll swipe right just to get an opportunity. Yeah. With a woman. Women swipe right 5% of the time. Yeah. Right. And I was just talking to Soretta. I was like, you're always going to be safer than me because, I mean, you're always going to be in a more dangerous situation than me because you're a woman. Yeah. Guys want to, you know, they'll go across the line with you before a woman will go across the line with me. Right. A woman, men say things to women. Oh, you look nice today. How you doing? Da, 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 da. Oh, can I get your number? And da, da, da. Women don't do that. What women do is they send you like choosing signals. Like I remember I was just telling her, I hopped out the car to go to the barbershop. This was a Thursday. And there was this woman walking down the street with her boyfriend. Okay. And she saw me. She just stopped in her tracks. It was like, oh, hi. Not with her boyfriend. And I was she was with her boyfriend. And then I was like, oh, how you doing? And I just went in the barbershop. But that was a clear green light. Yeah. If I wanted to say something to her. So women. Or wait until you came out and you know, so women do it differently. So like what I'm saying is like a lot of these single men are just liking it for the opportunity for any woman. It's not that woman who get it on. And then a lot of these women, that is no, seriously, if you got money to invest in your body like that, $8,000 to $10,000, you're going to also invest in Instagram algorithms and Facebook algorithms and put money into like this other stuff that makes you get seen. Right. Now your body is your ticket. Profession. It's your meal ticket. So the likes, I just think they be empty likes. Yeah, I agree with that too. But I also agree with the fact I remember having a similar conversation with Tim, and he was like, y'all women just don't understand that men are inherently lonely. Like he was like, men live a lonely life. Like if you don't have a wife, if you don't have a girlfriend, like what are you doing? You're going to work, you're coming home to your empty crib with a crate and a TV and an air mattress on the floor probably because you don't care to dap it up because ain't no girl coming over. Like you don't just get random hugs. Like you don't get just random affection. Like you know, when you walk around, people don't say, "Oh, you look nice." Like exactly. He said they don't get attention, they don't get affection, and they're just lonely. He said, and it's crazy because that loneliness will exactly what you said, draw a guy to just want the attention of any woman, not the woman with the fake body. But just like you guys know men who are cool, right? You got an uncle that's cool. You got cousins that's cool. Like 1%er men, like not 1%er as far as money, but 1%er as far as coolness, swag, how they look. You know, you got a very handsome brother. You got handsome wives. You got handsome husbands who are cool though. Like they swag and their personality could go out and, you know, in another life and back in the day. I just said, but too much sometimes. These men will have 6 wives. The men that we're talking about. Yeah. Most men have a very terrible time getting women. Like most men don't get women. Right. I would say about 85% of men struggle to get any type of attention. No, I agree with that because it's just harder for us, like to get a woman and to get her to have sex with you. That's like
These girls
first you got to get her attention, then you got to get her to respond to you, then you got to get her to talk to you a little bit, and then get to like you. Women know, like, off
you
the
gotta
bat,
you gotta pay money. If you buy her a steak dinner, she gonna
you get her some lip and pepper wings and some Casamigos.
Yeah, the girls
the young
nowadays,
generation
she might bust it open for
the
you.
girls nowadays are little dotties.
Like, yeah, I know.
They're different than
the younger ones. Is easier because they just want like an eighth of weed and like, some Takis, like. But like, I'm talking about grown people, like most grown men, like he said, they just go to work, go home, handle their situation, try to shoot their shot at a few women, you know.
Then that's why they all be at the club, like against the wall, just like
looking
scoping.
like nobody dancing. Y'all just looking like
me.
Creeps.
Like, yeah, it's creepy to me when I see it. I be like, oh my god, it's actually sad though.
And like I've taught Soretta, like, cause she was mad green, super green, like naive. Just like a Pisces, like nice.
All right, like, I'm a Pisces and I'm not that nice.
Yeah, but like just like nice to people. Like I remember we was on the street when we was going through our issues, and we had like a thing of cupcakes, like a little tray of small cupcakes that we got from like the food pantry, and we didn't want them. So we're on Dixwell and Bassett.
Oh God.
And she's like, anybody want some cupcakes? Put that shit away. Don't nobody want to talk to you. Like,
not handing out cupcakes on Bassett.
Like, we look weird now because of you. She was like, oh, I just want, somebody might have wanted some. I just slapped them out her hand and just like threw them in the trash. Like, get out. Damn near ran away. Like, I was so ashamed. Because she just was so nice. Like, she learned a lot now, though, because she works in the field. She works in the field that I work in. And now she's seen intention in people's, like, body language. And, like, anytime somebody talks to you, you got to think in your head, what do they want from you?
Right.
Like, what are they saying this for?
Yeah.
You know?
That's sad that you have to do that, though.
It's actually sad that our society has got to a place, though, like, you know how they say the evolution, like, I feel like the evolution of things are like our demise, like they're the bane of our existence now, because like, for instance, like back to like the plastic surgery, but I'm gonna take it a step further. How, you know how, like, I'm just so tired of us following trends, right? So it used to be like you know, guys now are saying this is where women's confusion come in. And I'm gonna just say, and maybe you could give me some light on it, right? Is there was a time where light skin, long hair was in. Mm-hmm. There was a time where if you was not light skin, long hair, you was late to the party. Like, you were not getting no attention. You was the person that didn't get picked on the kickball field. Like, you lads just go on that team because that's who left for you. You know, it didn't become a norm for this hair to be pretty. Like, it wasn't.
That's true.
So now guys is like, we don't even like wigs and lashes. Y'all the ones that started it, because it was those girls that was so pretty that the brown ones started to say, well, I need to get a weave. I need to get my hair lighter. And then maybe people think I'm light skinned too, like, because my hair is light. I don't know. I don't know the psyche, but I do know that you didn't walk around looking like your natural, authentic self, because that wasn't considered dope. That wasn't considered beautiful. That wasn't considered lit. Now that the evolution of women and men are going a little farther, men are like, nah, we like that natural stuff. We like your natural hair. We like your natural
That's been the case,
stuff.
though.
But
that's been the case.
But then how come? Well, it was, but it was only they liked. So here's the thing. I gotta tell a secret. And I say this in the best light possible. That women be pretending and lying when they act like they do things for themselves.
Oh my God.
You know how you look at
that's
a word
so
too
true.
much and don't look right? Is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hooked on phonics. Like,
no, I was looking at it too long. Right?
That's why.
Okay.
So we be lying when we say, like, okay, we do this because we want to look good for us, and we want to just look. You're lying.
Yeah.
Every woman in this lifetime is looking her best, being her best, putting makeup on, getting her hair done for the male gaze. That's what we're all doing it for. we're all doing it for the male gaze. We all want the men to look at us. We all want the men's attention. We want the biggest, best, strongest man to look at me when I walk in the room, not her, me. So
competitive, yeah,
right, because we can only be competitive in the area of beauty. That's our only arena to actually compete in. So now when it comes to beauty, we gotta get the male gaze. Like, dudes don't go to the gym and get buff so that the next dude could look at him and go, yo, you got some big old muscles, man. Yo. Right. You know, it's nice when they say
it's not so that, you know, it's mainly to look attractive, but it's also to be able to just grab somebody and throw them.
Like, of course, that part.
You know what
I mean? But let's take it a step further then. Guys is getting fake hair put on.
I know.
Guys is getting fake beards, you know what I'm saying? Like, guys is getting like the PMU to make their hair look like they got a little bit of like scalp follicles, you know. And I'm not like, what I'm saying is, I'm not judging any of that. What I'm saying is that they're doing it for the female gaze. They're doing it. Guys wash up every day, get clean cut, put on aftershave, cologne for women, right? So if we're doing it for the other person in general, I'm just confused as to why women are lying and saying that we're doing it for us. So we lied when we said that, y'all. It was never the truth when we said that we did it for ourselves, right? We don't do it for ourselves. We do it for the male gaze. Now, if you
did it for yourself, you would be inside the house looking your best. You wouldn't have
your bonnet on.
That is
you
true.
wouldn't have your bonnet on, your pajamas on. Like,
I be looking my best.
You would wake
up.
up
Too. But you got a man in the house.
Mom kind of enforced that because she did that.
Yeah, she did.
She put makeup to go to bed. Like, and I thought that was fly. Like, she just always tried to look good for dad. You know?
Right.
And even her pajamas was fly.
All the time.
She didn't have on a head wrap.
Never.
You know, she taught me that, and like a lot of people be like thinking, I think I'm all that or something like that, because I come out the house looking like I purposefully put my outfit together.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all lies. Like,
but it's all lies.
Women didn't say that.
But so I only said that to say that if the male gaze looked like it was on light skin, long hair, the reason we put on a wig and start bleaching our skin was for the male gaze and what was popular.
But see, I don't think the men made that popular. I think Glamour magazine, I think Oprah, I think talk shows, I think movies, I think society in general made light skin, hazel eyes, good hair the thing, because that's what was in all the black talk shows, that was in all the black sitcoms. Like, even the dark skinned men like me, it was look at the dude from Juice, or the dude from like
Raheem.
You know, yeah, Raheem, like good hair, light skin. That's who, you know, Robert Bowden. That was your dude.
Oh my God! Until he broke my hand, y'all. Like, my crush broke my hand. Like, that's crazy. Abuse starts young. That's insane.
But like, he was the one who was the cute one to everybody.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying. But
and now he probably
I think that
now
was
he probably got raccoon eyes.
I think that was societal. It was societal. Because.
But that's my point. It's societal
you
now.
got so many Glamour magazines, USA Today, like all these magazines and tabloids pushed the Greek form of beauty.
Well, now it's not newspapers and TVs and tabloids. Now it's social media.
Yeah.
And now that's what's being pushed is the fake, inauthentic bodies that are literally like supposed to be the picture of perfection.
Now, I found out something that was weird.
You see a bug?
No, low battery.
Oh, I was about to say.
I found out something that was super weird.
Like, you ran from that
dog. Like, if you go to Little
That
Uzi Vert's
happened.
music video.
Okay.
Mad at the people in the comments and that's liking that are bots.
Okay.
They're not even real people.
Yeah.
Or it'd be like one person
who
makes several
Tim
accounts.
told me that. Yep.
And likes
to
Lady
push an agenda.
Yeah. So that's what's going on.
Okay.
It's not regular men that you walk around and seeing that's like pushing it. It's the like society.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
And now they're manipulating social media to make it look as though these women are winning.
Yes, because that's what it does seem
It
like.
does.
It seems like they're winning.
You know, they're not though.
Like, you know, well, they're not.
Well, I
in-
do
Because
see
every
people
time I
know
see a
be like-
woman with that kind of body
I'm
who
just
look
saying. I be seeing people I know from around under every girl's picture,
but
and
listen,
you look like a thirst bucket.
if the woman looked like a half sucked Tootsie Roll, the woman who get the bodies done.
Why does she have half sucks?
She half sucked, so I mean like it
It's
don't
like
look right. But
Yo, melted Tootsie Rolls. Like,
but
oh my
I don't
god.
see those women married. I don't see these women with like good men. I
No.
don't see it.
Because they pretend
I
that that's
do
not
see
their
a lot of
goal.
likes, but I don't see results.
Well, that's because a lot of women, the result isn't that she wants a husband and kids now.
And that's the sad part.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
sad
The
part.
validation really be coming from the likes.
And the validation
women.
really come from like, listen, I'm loved anyway. Even though the likes is empty, it's like I'm loved anyway. These dudes, I'm getting paid from this Instagram algorithm. I'm getting paid from this TikTok page. I'm getting paid from Facebook. I'm getting paid from all of these things because of my look. So I don't need no man or these men paying for me.
Mm-hmm.
This like that, like this, like that,
They
like
getting
pays
flued
my
out
bills.
and this and that, getting played, getting like stuck at the airport. Like
They're getting flued out, right? Like so that
they're not getting good results. I've
well,
been seeing the type of men who fly these women out. I've been seeing like the YouTube videos. I watch them all the time. And like they be the guys who be like, all
well,
right,
they
so-
said Pastor
so-
John Gray done flew out.
So what
4
you about
women.
to do? Like
yeah,
after
but
they
then
after
he
they had
died.
you for 2
He was
days,
about to
they like,
die, and none of them was around except
all
for
right,
his
so what you about
wife.
to do? Yeah, because I got to do. So what
Yeah,
you?
we was slide.
Like,
Yeah, so what you
about
about to get
do?
into?
Yeah, like,
So you don't think that men made women is making an epidemic of women keep getting BBLs? You don't think
Niggas
that men
box.
have anything to
I
do
don't
with
think
it?
you could blame us for that.
I don't think it is full blame. I think it is a part of the influence of it. I think that people, I think both parties in this case have to take a little bit of accountability, only because if, let's say, for instance, women was posting these pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most men, such as yourself, because there's a lot of guys out here that think like this, right? And if those guys would get on the post and be like, "Oh, this is trash. This is distasteful. Take this down. Like we don't want wives like y'all." Like then the girls start taking it down, or that girl got 12 likes instead of 12,000 likes. Then she could no longer be considered an influencer. She could no longer influence masses of people to say, "Do what I do because I'm getting paid from this. I look good from this." You know. This is how I'm living my life, and then they make their life look, of course, more glamorous than it actually is.
I gotta
that's
check
what social
to see
media
the
does.
ratio on these women because I don't have these women on my page.
And us,
stuff.
but
I
women
gotta
are
look and
women
see
are
the
competing with
ratio
women
of
too.
how many women like it and how many men like it.
Oh, I seen it. It's literally about a 10% ratio of women. Women do like it,
but it's not a lot of them.
It's not in comparison to the men. So let's say she got 10,000 likes, right? 1,000 or 2,000 of likes are women,
And they're probably bisexual too.
and they just like it because we like, oh, that's pretty.
Nice body.
You know what I mean? Like if I see a girl that looks pretty and I say, and I wouldn't have a problem liking it, but sometimes I just like it in my head and keep it moving. Like, all right, that was nice. All right, keep it going. But there's guys up there, comments, fire, drooling mouth.
You know, and I've done to a couple women that I've seen like on my page. Like I'll accept a friend request of somebody I don't know, just because like I was trying to build. I always thought in my head I'm trying to build a business or build a podcast or be a rapper or whatever it was at the time.
And you think they benefit from it?
And I think I benefit from the merrier.
Yeah.
I would accept certain girls, and then all they show is their body. Right? They'll just send pictures down the timeline. You like this outfit? Yes or no?
They don't
And,
say
like, and then like I've done a couple times, at least twice. I've been like, yo, like put that away, yo. Like you think that's gonna
No,
but see, you're disgusted by it. A lot of men are not disgusted by it. They talk like you. This is the thing that we're trying to say. There's men that are talking like you talking,
but they
are
liking the
you're seeing them
pages.
under every picture. So it's you mad contradictory. Like,
Right.
it don't make sense. Like, you hot and cold. You can't be like that.
No, you can't.
If you
run
really
north
believe
and
what
south
you believe
at the same
then
time,
you're not gonna think that's even cute to even press the like button.
Mm-hmm.
right?
But we have men like that, and then they turn around and be like, "No, y'all women competing with women."
But y'all under the stats. It's
But
y'all.
see, since you said hot and cold, I got to get into a little bit of the spiritual aspect of it.
Uh-huh.
This thing right here wants to have pleasure.
Yes.
It just does.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're sending, it's almost like if I'm hungry
Mm-hmm.
and you keep showing me
food,
pizza, steak,
mm-hmm.
all my favorite foods,
Mm-hmm.
favorite food. It's just food in
hungry.
general because I'm starving.
Mm-hmm.
You're sort of just out of me, like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of the thing that goes on too. Like,
So you blaming a woman. So now it's back to the woman.
I mean, listen, if a woman walks down,
but that is true though. You don't got to post your half.
If a woman walks down the street and she got on like a skin tight dress that only covers basically her behind and her vajesus, like, and then it's like up here to right here, and she's walking down the street.
Yeah.
Sometimes your head just be like,
well, yeah, because it's
not.
You're a man because you're a guy,
and I have to consciously be like, I ain't looking at that.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to be a righteous man, but at the end of the day, some men are just
not
they're gonna look. They're gonna be like, oh, shoot,
and they can't contain themselves.
Right.
Like,
they can't. You've drawn lust out of them.
Yeah.
Like, I think almost caused them to stumble. Like, in a way,
definitely almost caused them to stumble. I know that Tim was telling me that some time ago, like, you know, some years ago,
men think about sex at least 30 times a day. At least.
That's a lot.
So
men need to stay off of social media. We already think
we're just made that way. Like, y'all don't think about it as much as we do.
Mm-hmm.
We think about it like every probably 20 minutes.
That's crazy because
every 20 minutes,
like, workaholic. He don't think about it that much.
Because you might have a vision of the last time, or you might have a vision of what you want to do, or you might have it's just like you thinking about it though. You're like, all right, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going home at 11. I hope she up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we think about it. At least, the stats say more than that. The stats say like every 10 seconds. I don't think I'm like that, but
I was talking to Tim and he was saying that now looking at those timeline things, he said it's getting corny to him. Like every girl got the same pose. And like, how many times did she take that picture to get that one shot? Like, she was like this, and then she was like this, and she was like this. He's like, oh, this is it. He was like, and then he said it's getting like corny, like almost like a dude posting mad money. Like, that's corny too. He was like, so both cornies are equivalent.
So men who post their money like a phone, like,
yeah, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
I'm on the phone with the money.
If you send me a friend request and you got that
money
in
your picture,
automatic
take it.
I'm not giving you my cash app.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
you got to send 150 and I'll send you 3,000. It's the way it works.
It's the way it works is because shut up,
like,
you scammer.
Here,
yeah, like if you're a guy,
but those men get mad likes too.
Cause everybody dumb.
They get mad likes.
But you're not getting likes from anybody that's of that. I don't want to say
she
like
must
that.
be 12.
And now you're saying the same
but
thing.
I'm not. If I'm a
if
woman,
she
I'm
like
not
that
liking
picture,
that
she's 12 years old.
Nah,
she thinks he could buy her a bike,
or gold diggers
like those pictures.
Yeah, gold diggers,
like,
or the women that are like, he's so dumb for posting that. Watch me get him.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if I think that there's a guy, like, I'm just thinking about if I was in this sinful, lustful world, right? And I saw a guy posting money.
Let me see what I could get out of him.
I am going to get it. And I will find a way.
It's really not hard as a woman to get
it. Ain't. It's not.
I would be like, listen, yo, there was an episode that me and Tim watch of Monk, and this guy won a lottery ticket, and he's a dork, like nobody likes him. And it was so weird that this girl at the corner store that was so beautiful was like coming on to him and having all this sex with him every day. Like she didn't even want him to look at TV. She was like, "No, we're not gonna watch TV. Don't you want to marry me? Like we should just go get married." Come to find out, like he had a lottery ticket that he had won, and he didn't know the winning numbers. And she worked at the convenience store. She knew he had the winning numbers, and so she was just trying to manipulate him to marry her so she could get half of the ticket.
Wow.
She was gonna actually put him on a train track and kill him while he was after they got married. But women know how to do that. Like we know how to look at a guy that is totally seeking attention and validation and know how to give it to him. Like you can tell if you post money next to your ear, or you got your table, or you got your money laid out like this, you seek a lot of attention and validation, and you can get that
but
money
it is the same as women
taken
too.
like that.
Because that's the way we are attractive.
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
So y'all's is money and
ours is body.
body.
Beauty and body.
So when y'all do those likes and stuff, it gives validation, and then we see the likes on the BBL pictures, and then that's what gives the woman low self-esteem.
See,
and then
me,
y'all
I'm
didn't want to
smart
go get
enough
their
to
body
know
done.
it's not
Because now I
necessarily.
be looking like, oh my God, it don't look as bad. Like I wonder if he don't like, oh no. Like you, that's the first thing you think. You just be like, oh my God. Listen, before I gained my little weight, I told you that my boobs look like socks with sand in it. And I was sad every day. Like I would look down and go, oh no. Like a tear would literally like come down my eye. Like I'll be doing people pedicures and they'll just be like hanging like that. I'd be like, oh my God.
Doing what they want to do, like
just everywhere.
I don't know.
You like lay down and they like flop everything. Like no.
I am done, yo. I'm done.
Yo, so now I was like, oh my God, I need them to like get a little bigger, a little firmer, something, because the little socks with the weight at the bottom, that wasn't working for me. So now you looking at somebody online and theirs is all perky and sitting up. You're like, oh no. So why would he want to look at surgery? Why would he want to look at this over there? Like the frog. I'm like, oh no.
oh my God.
You see how women be thinking?
Like we take it so far.
I've never wanted to get my body done. Though. That's one thing I've never wanted to do. No matter what happens in the world, I will never want to get my body done. And I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know. I'm just not that
superficial.
No, I'm not that superficial, but also I don't always go with what people doing. Like I've never been that type of person. So I don't care what that body look like. I will try to do it from the gym and get the best body I can get within myself, but to almost kill myself to look like that girl, I'm not
like
doing
2-3 weeks of pain after.
I'm just not doing it.
No, it's no longer than that. I know for me, when I thought about plastic surgery, I wanted to look like me. I wanted to look before. I wanted to look like the old me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was trying to get a body like theirs. I was trying to get back to the body that I had, even after Digga. You know what I'm saying? After Digga, I was fine with that body, in love with it. But like after Rel, I was like, I don't know. And then I told my students the other day, I said, why wouldn't y'all stop me when I said I wanted a tummy tuck? So now I'll be the person that died, and then I'm in the casket and my stomach mad snatched, but I'm dead. Or I get cremated and now I could fit in like a jar of lip gloss because all my fat is gone.
Now you get all your fat gone.
Now all my fat gone and I'm dead. Like that's crazy.
It is very superficial, regardless of how people may be offended by it, but it's so people would say we got dermalift, right?
Oh, I know. So in our space that we help people,
we do encourage beauty and feeling your best, but it's a natural way. You're never gonna die from what we're doing.
Never.
So when I say I think it's superficial, it's because I think you're taking a big risk for your life to look a certain way.
It's almost like
it's different because I know it's
like if you have the worst headache in the world, right? And there's a bottle of Tylenol, there's 10 in it, but one is poison and you'll die.
Oh, okay.
Would you risk
that whole they say Russian roulette?
Yeah,
or
like,
just put some. If you got a headache, put some peppermint oil on your head.
Depends on how bad the headache is.
Natural way.
You know, depends on how bad the headache is sometimes. Like,
but I mean, actually, that is very true. Like to your point, like we do own like a Dermalift CT, but our whole model starting off was always like a woman looking and feeling her best self, and us giving you like a cheat to get there that wasn't life threatening. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all want,
I'm fine with all
we
that.
all want a code that's going to help us look our best self without, like, let's face it, women are working, women are taking care of kids, women are running businesses. It is so hard now for me. I know for me, I be buying all this stuff at home. It's so hard for me to get to the gym. Like, I would have to either get up at 4 a.m. and that's the crazy part. I'm not willing to lose my sleep and have bags. So I could, it's really like, which one you trying to
sacrifice?
Right. Because am I going to get up and have bags under my eyes because I was up at 4 a.m. and then I didn't go to bed until midnight and then I'm right back up at 6? Or am I going to, like, you know, get on the fat shake machine for 10 minutes and get an hour of cardio from it? Or a sauna bag that detoxes all your sweat out and you lose a couple pounds that day. Like, you know, so it's like, I mean, I get it, but I just wish that our world would like kind of calm down with the plastic surgery, because like just seeing that DC Young Fly's wife just literally was so beautiful. Nothing was wrong with that girl. And then for her to get surgery and then they find her in her hotel room just dead.
Why is it always a hotel room?
Because you gotta stay to you gotta stay to recover.
But she should have been staying wherever.
No, I mean just anybody. Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston. You know, they all Pimp C. They all just get found in the hotel room.
I said we putting them there after they killed them.
The dancer from the Ellen Show, hotel room.
Oh no, like, he got killed by his wife.
Yeah, I think so.
I've been said that. I said it day one. I said, oh.
Ellen has something to do with that, and that's what.
Yeah, I day one I was like,
he must have said no to something.
Or he was about to ring the alarm, sound the alarm on the child trafficking.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. But this woman was found in her hotel room, just dead, like. And that's from like a mommy makeover.
And you got 3 kids.
Now,
so would you say that her husband should have gave her enough validation for her to feel like
nothing her husband could have done?
But see, that's the thing. But why? Because social media. That's the thing. You got a whole husband that could probably love you and make you be like, you're beautiful every day, but she's still going back to social media.
See, what I try to do in my relationship,
or trying to keep up with the Joneses, everybody else that's in the industry themselves.
What I try to do
that's why I like
is indulge, compliment, and stress the fact that this place we're living in is just wretched. I talk about this to my wife all the time.
Yeah,
this world is backwards. Everything about it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I keep reinforcing the same points, but while also, like I said, indulging and enjoying what I have.
Yeah.
You know? And still, I'm sure she'll get thoughts of like, maybe I should do this. It would be nice to get me in. But then the thought might pass faster because
I think
I have a spiritual background.
You know?
Background, you know.
Yeah. But I also think that too,
you don't worry about that like that.
Oh. But I'm a Taurus and I'm usually kind of grounded.
Not so super, like, I don't know. I feel like it's just not so superficial.
I do also believe though that when it comes to women in their beauty, I think deep down at a very core level, we know that is one of our only values to compete besides being a mom to the man's children. We know.
I underestimate that part.
Yeah, no, a lot of women dim that, and it's like that's one of the most important roles because we're raising a whole next generation and generations to come. But we'll kind of negate that and be like, yeah, throw your ass to daycare and let that nanny raise you. And
I love coming home and seeing that Harlem learn new stuff.
Yeah,
like that's priceless to me.
Yeah,
like. You know, I came home the other day. He was like, "And Daddy," and it was like 11:30 midnight.
First of all, Peanut Head,
give it that melatonin.
I'm sitting on the toilet. Now he need melatonin because he went to bed at 6 a.m. today.
Lyric do that. That's why
he got insomnia.
He probably does.
Yeah, because Lyric got insomnia.
Because he went to bed at 6 a.m. Woke up at 9:30. fresh,
Yeah,
just
he
good
got
to
it.
go.
He got it.
Like I was like, oh my
You
god,
got so much energy, my God.
leave me alone.
Give him some
And he
milk.
come just throw his cereal bowl at me like cereal. I'd be like, oh my god. But he was like, oh my god, and mommy, and it was a ghost, and she scared me, and she was like, and I'm just happy to hear that he was being played with by his mother. Like,
Right, like she
I
was
was
showing him
so
attention.
like my insides was just like sunshine. Like, you know
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
But a lot of men
Don't think like
don't
that. That's the thing.
prioritize their family in there.
Right.
But I think more men than we think do though. Because
I do agree with
I just
that.
saw
Well, they don't
I
speak
just
out
saw-
enough.
I just saw a stat on CDC, I'm gonna get to that point real quick after this one. The CDC said that we black men are the most involved
Yeah.
fathers.
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
more likely to take our kids to school, bring them home,
Yep.
play with them, engage with them,
Yep.
go to their sporting events, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. White men was third at 45%.
Uh-huh.
I think Puerto Rican men was second at 55%, and black men was first at 75% of black fathers are
Yeah,
doing that.
that's dope.
So, and then what did you just say?
She said a lot of men don't speak out about
A
it.
lot of men, don't, but see, and that's the thing about good women too.
Mm-hmm.
On our social media, all we hear is the modern woman jargon. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need no man. I'm good on my own.
Yeah,
Like,
you
need
do
to
see
get
it.
the
Lost
bag.
babe.
Like, protect your peace and manifest what you want, and like all this other stuff.
Yeah, you do.
And the good women are actually busy at home doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Too busy.
Yeah, like they
We
know
got that
they
type of
didn't even
time.
see that post. Like
Yeah.
they're not worried about it.
Right.
And that's how it be with good men too. Like
Yeah, I could see
I don't
that.
even see these women.
Right.
I hear it on the news and be like, oh, that's a shame.
But I
and then I
will-
keep going because like these women aren't coming down my timeline.
Yeah. I will tell you for me,
Because
it's
because
refreshing.
that thing is so algorithm based that like if you
Yeah,
like
that's
it,
true.
and
It
you
does.
keep liking
It's
it,
gonna keep, yeah.
they're gonna keep sending you friend requests for this one or showing you a woman
Or
to,
like
to
a tweet
request.
for your
Like they
For You
know they
page.
this that's why they're getting sued now.
Because taking your personal
Because
information.
they're
and
taking
stuff.
your information, your likes, and you know what you like to buy, what you want to. I remember we had cats, and I was like, "Watch this, Shredder." I just kept saying, "Cat food. We need cat food. Cat food.
Yep.
Like cat food is
Cat-
good. Cat food."
Okay, pop
And
it
then
up.
as soon as I put YouTube on,
Cat food popped up.
the first commercial was for cat food.
That's how it is.
We in the Truman Show, my
Yo, it's really
Yo,
crazy.
it's that
that's
bad.
crazy.
It's that
legit
bad.
crazy. Like,
What I will say, what I was thinking about when you said this is
I don't know.
what or Tiff was
Nice
saying,
comments up there.
the validation part for me was is that now when I hear, my husband talk, he's disgusted by it. He's just like, yo, there's nothing like basically you don't gotta worry about nothing. Because everybody out here stupid.
Right.
All these women is stupid.
Dumb.
And they don't got no spiritual background. They don't talk about nothing of any substance. They ain't smart, or they talk. He said to say no, and that bag, and a boss
Like,
bee, and queen,
yeah,
and
like-
gas queen. Like he was like, ew. Like,
Yeah, I
and
would
then
be
they
disgusted
all
too
sit
if
and
I
they
was a
butt
guy.
on the sink, like taking the same picture.
I'd
And
be
then
disgusted
I
by it
said,
sometimes.
oh
I
well,
know.
good. So at least I know, like that you. He was like, so listen, you
The
don't
same
really.
back pulls.
That's not nothing you got to worry about because you have one conversation with a woman. A woman could sit down and just start talking. The first thing they start talking about is because I'm.
Yeah, that's it's sickening. Bro.
Oh
It's
man,
sickening.
like it's just
sad.
like the rhetoric is crazy, and this is why we gotta like honestly be intentional. Like I try to be really intentional with Rel as far as like what he should be looking for, even with digging airy. Like it refreshes me when they say like I would want a wife just like you, because you know what I mean. Like my mom always looks nice. My mom is super respectful. She respects her dad. She respects like the men in her life. Like for my sons to be 20, one's gonna be 24 and one's 19, to say like you're mad respectful to men. Like I don't even really disrespect them because I don't even want them to feel like you just get used to a woman mushing you like just because I'm your mother. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna talk to you as much as I possibly can. Even if I'm upset, I'm going to take a walk away from it and come back to it. I'm not just going to like feel like it's okay to abuse you because I'm your mom and you're my kid.
like flame you. Like,
Yeah, and I think if we are more intentional about teaching the daughters that too, just like don't lead with certain things and stop.
see, we've taught women
Your validation is not
it's
just
backwards.
there.
We
Yeah,
teach women how to be hard, and we teach men
how to be
how
soft.
to be soft
Mm-hmm.
and lead with their emotions. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just really backwards. Like
Right.
it really is.
Like right.
You got to be raised to
This
be
generation coming up is doomed.
Sad.
finished.
That's
That's
all I
what Tim
got.
said. He said, like, yo, they're done.
No,
He's like, stick a
seriously.
fork in them, cause I think over.
Like it's bad. I'm thinking about for prom. Like I'm seeing prom pictures. I'm like,
I mean, I get it, cause I thought people.
I'm about to be in a spaceship. Like,
Yo,
where am I gonna? What,
Need to
like,
shake it.
oh, I'm sorry.
what's it in a world?
Restless leg syndrome. That's what I got. Don't
But
judge
no,
me.
you're probably not gonna be harmed.
I took my medicine before I got here. So
Well, thank God. You might have been on something else.
But no, yes, it's just like
So
again.
my name is Samakya Allah.
Samakya Allah.
Oh, okay. So my God.
Thank you.
Samak Allah. Samakya Allah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Oh,
That's lit.
can I just call you Holla for short?
My name ain't no holla, like it ain't no H.
You said
Well,
Samakya
Samak, they say
Allah.
Samakya
That's
Allah.
Oh, Ya
Samak.
Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm just calling you Samak.
Yeah, that's what everybody calls me.
Mama named Clay. I'm going.
Mama named Clay. I'm gonna
Mama
Clay.
named Clay. I'm going Clay. Yeah, but I'm glad that we visited this because I definitely knew that I wanted, I changed my mind months ago, months ago. But when I talked to Tiff and I was like, oh my God, I would be the person that died on the table. It would have been me.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been me. I'm almost 100% sure of it.
Yeah, because we like.
You see, why do you think a father gives a woman away to her husband, like, and then he takes over?
Yeah.
Meaning, like, it is literally my job to lead this woman in the right direction.
Yeah.
Constantly and like reel her in when she gets like, because most of the stuff on Instagram, Facebook, commercials cater to women.
Yeah.
They want, because y'all are the consumers.
Yeah.
Men don't go in the store shopping for stuff. Most
Right.
of the time, you see women in the grocery store, you see women in the clothing store. Even like 60% of men's clothes is bought by women. Like women are buying their men's clothes, their socks, their boxers, their like. So when a commercial comes on, it's like, ooh, look at this hat rack.
Yeah,
it's a great hat rack for 2 payments in $19.99, and then your wife looks at you and be like, oh, we should get that, and we should put it right here behind the door. Like, no, we're not getting that. I'm putting my hats right there where they been.
It's an organization,
right?
Like, y'all don't care.
Right,
you don't, because that part get on my nerves.
No, because then it's like we organize it and it'll look nice.
Right.
It's the whole thing.
No, we're not getting
organization.
Right.
But that's what I mean when, like, I try to put in her mind where I'm trying to go. Like, all right, so look, we're trying to save up for this right now. We're trying to get a van, and then we're trying to get this painting business off the ground, and then we're trying to do this. So, like, remember all this all the time, like I do. So she's not going to be plagued with the thoughts of it like me. I know that, but I constantly try to reinforce it. Like, so we're gonna be doing this, and then we're gonna be doing that, and like da da da. So that now, like, it's in your mind. All right, you see a pair of sneakers, or you see a pair of shoes, or
like reel you back in,
and you be like, oh, that's nice, but I don't need it right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's unfortunate that
and that same thing with the body though. You got to constantly reinforce to your woman how she looks to you.
Right. And I think guys slip on that.
You have to like come home sometime and just attack her, like,
because guys be just acting like what you got is regular. Like you can go out somewhere, right? And nobody that knows you see you, they're like, oh my God, you are beautiful. You're this, you're that. And then the person that's home that wake up with you every day, they see the crust in your eye. They see you getting up or brush your teeth with one eye open and one eye closed. They not saying, oh my God, you're so, my milk bag, the apple of my eye. Like, they not saying that. So, that validation is definitely key for a guy that already has his girl to kind of keep her like in line. But what I was gonna say was not only are the consumers the women, but the women are also the one that lead the social constructs. Like guys, they're not held accountable at all socially. They could give two shits about what the masses of socialness mean to them. They just kind of do what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Women are like more held accountable, like socially.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
We went through our ring of fire through the whole 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I don't want no scrubs. Oh, there's an epidemic of, absent fathers, or men need to step it up. And
I think that one is still going on.
We went through our phase of like torture when it comes to social and women, and
still
now it's y'all turn.
I just think that women,
it's literally y'all's turn.
But we're more influenced socially than men are in general.
Yeah, that's true.
Just because like we're more bullied by the masses than a guy is. So I think that women, like the guy's job in a way is to like almost keep his I don't want to say keep her shielded from it, but in a way like how you said, like if you just home busy taking care of what you're doing, you don't even see that type of stuff come down. You're not necessarily influenced by that stuff. Like for me, here's the reality of it. Like I'm never hardly on Instagram because I don't really necessarily see the point of it unless it's for business for me. I don't care what you ate for lunch. I don't care that you went to the lake. I don't care that you're on vacation and you got your toes in the sand. So what? Like, I just don't care. I only like it for business. Otherwise, I think it's weird. Like, who wants to see pictures of other people's lives? Like, that's just weird to me. But as far as like other forms of like social media, I think that girls be like, oh, is that your vape?
Shut up.
Why would you try to duck behind the table? Like it's on camera.
Right.
He act like he at work.
I know.
Like,
that's what he's doing.
And people
okay.
Yeah,
for what your job?
It's one of my things I have to stop.
For yourself. Yeah, for yourself. Get you. But I think that like if like I don't don't see a lot of women with the crazy fake bodies on my timeline. I don't follow a lot of celebrities. I don't care about them. I
don't either.
And I don't follow any of the fake women, and I don't follow any of the doctors that do it. Because then what happens is the doctors show the results of the before and after.
What they do is they try to get celebrity or influencers, and then they try to do surgery on them.
Somebody said, I see you.
That's probably Soretta.
I don't know. I can't tell until I get my phone.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
It just says Facebook user.
Yeah, because StreamYard don't tell who it is. But like, I don't follow that. But if I did, I could imagine how every day I would just be like, oh no. Yeah, like just depressed, like looking at it, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I see it.
You know what I mean? So
all the time.
There's not much.
I see it all the time because I follow the people from New Haven. Honestly,
there's not much.
And can we do this though? Can we stop saying we didn't get plastic surgery if we did? And stop acting like it's natural when it's not. Because that's another thing that's messing with women's psyche and self-esteem. You sitting up here acting like you had a natural body when we saw you with a flat butt 3 years ago.
Oh my God, yo.
Like it was flat. Pancake flat. You don't go from pancake flat to butt and hips in a couple years. I don't care how often you at the gym. And everybody knows that stupid tummy tuck tattoo. Everybody gets it.
Oh my
like it's the delusion for me. Like everybody gets a tummy tuck, and then everybody gets that signature tattoo across their waist to make it like so you don't see it. Marks, yeah. Like I get it. Like I'm not mad at you if you did decide to get it, but don't lie and act like you did it naturally when you did it. Yeah, that's another thing. People are getting surgery and then taking gym videos like they did it in the gym. That's not fair either. Stop lying. Like I just don't like it in general. Like we don't listen, y'all. We got Dermalift. I mean, the reality of it is we don't go to the gym.
The reality of it is
we got machines that do it.
The reality of it is truly this. Men are consumers when it comes to women. Yeah, y'all have to make yourself market value.
What's going to be market value?
And if you don't, you won't get the results. So, applause to the women who naturally have a decent body and all of that stuff. and a decent inner
Yeah.
person. But like men are the consumer, so you can't go to like if you own a pizza restaurant, you can't say these people is wrong for not buying my pizza. Like if your pizza nasty, it's nasty. Like, don't nobody want it. Like so, you have to be
Your
what
pizza
these
mad,
men.
greasy, the crust thick.
Yeah, so you gotta. It's like
No
doughy,
cheese.
mad, doughy, like
You don't remember that
Peter
place?
Pan pizza. Oh my God, there was no
Yo,
pizza on it. Like,
yo.
there was a piece of bread with garlic salt on it. Like
And then mom used
disgusting.
to, mom
Used to
and
go
dad
all
used
the
to be
time.
like, yeah, we going to get
Was
pizza
it
tonight.
cheap?
And we used to be like, yeah. This like, yeah, we going to Peter Pan, Peter Piper. We used to be like, no.
Peter Piper, yeah. Tiff was mad young because we was in
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, she ain't
I was a
know.
little baby.
Yeah, she was a baby. She
She
didn't
was
know
eating
Peter.
little pieces of dough though. Mom was like putting little pieces of dough in her mouth.
No, because she was.
Tip chewing for like 10 minutes. Like,
And so he got two teeth at the bottom and the sharp gums at the top. Oh my God.
I don't know because I don't know.
Oh, that crust was so thick, and it had three sprinkles of shredded cheese up there. It had like 3 pieces of shredded cheese.
Yeah, no sauce
you could
at
see
all.
it.
Like,
And then they took
you ain't have soda
they
or
took
water.
like a tablespoon of sauce and they said blah, and then they put it in the oven.
What type of place was
It was,
Yo,
it was so cheap
so
though. It was
nasty.
like $4
It was
for
like
a large pizza. So mom and dad used to go all the time.
Yo, we used to like, but we
Or
want
they used to go to
we
that
want
place called the
pizza.
Plantation. Remember that?
Oh
Yeah,
my
Virginia?
God.
but why was we going somewhere called the Plantation?
Plantation. They
It was
had
an
collard
all-you-can-eat
greens
buffet.
and yams and all types of soul
Oh
food.
my
But it was
God.
run by white
Somebody
people. It
said,
was called
Yodi,
the
somebody
Plantation.
said market
I thought
value.
that was Sizzlers.
What? No, we
Oh,
going
the
to
Sizzlers was
Sizzler.
good.
We going to
What somebody
Sizzler.
say? Market value.
What's the Dow Jones Industrial Average on a woman's market value?
So here's the thing. You have to be attractive enough for me to approach you. This is if I'm not married.
Well,
You got to be attractive enough for me to approach you. You have to, and then once I approach you, that's the first part. So the first part is beauty. You got to be what these men are saying they want, and a lot of these men are saying they want natural hair, natural bodies, and an overall cooperative, respectful woman. If you're not that, you're not going to get the results. Period. You could keep going on Facebook and talking about how these men and da 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 and yada yada yada, but like at the end of the day, if you want results and don't want to die alone, because like you got to think about it, you're gonna get 60 years old someday.
Dying alone.
You're gonna get 65 years old one day. You're gonna retire from your job. You're gonna, well, you're gonna have cats, a dog, like.
About 12
and then
cats.
as you like, I used to say this to people when I said I got 5 kids. They'd be like, "Well, that's a lot." I'm like, I'd rather have 5 kids surrounding my deathbed than a full wallet.
Right.
Because where I'm gonna take that now?
Nowhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the people that work at the graveyard are gonna take it.
Whatever you got, whatever you get married at, you put your little gold chain on your dad for like sit him in the back.
They be thirsting, drooling for it. Y'all know that they be doing that. They be still in.
The CNAs do.
Soon as everybody leave the funeral site, they be like, facts.
They lower them, they lift them right back up, like zzz.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Open that thing right back up.
But that's why somebody posted the other day. Why do you think social marriages?
So that's the market value. Whoever asks, like
they said it was your wife. Who said that? Somebody.
You literally have to be what men want.
They never fully cover the body.
Oh,
yeah.
And your body got to be natural. That's just statistically what men want.
But it is statistically, but it don't look like that on social media. But that's what we're talking about. Like,
yeah, again though, like what I like opposed to what I want is different.
So you basically saying that if a guy get a wife, because I remember talking to Tim and he was just like, honestly, like fake boobs feel funny.
They do.
He was like, they don't feel.
They feel like big ass Skittles, like they like this. They weird.
And then he said, and then I mean, if you get a big old butt, like that's nice to look at, but then when I want to take you out, you got throw a dress on, like then your butt just so big in the back, you just gotta carry that big old thing around all the time. Like you just trying to scoot in the movies and you just like, oh, excuse me.
I'm thinking
Like,
about
excuse
something.
me.
I'm thinking about something
But there's
right
some-
now.
but
I
there's
can't
some-
say.
What are you about to
I
say?
can't.
But there's some men who are actually proud of that and are like, yeah, my girl walking. Like, so that's the thing. There's
Like
there's
Ice-T with Coco.
yeah, it's men out there, thousands of them like that. Like,
But who? Ice-T?
So is it
Come
just
on, he's a damn Luciferian.
no, it's
man.
more than Ice-T.
so it's
You
just
got
for
men-
entertainment purposes because the audience is there?
Hmm?
It says so it's just for entertainment purposes because the audience is there.
What does that mean? I don't get it.
The body, I guess, is just for entertainment purposes because the audience is there watching.
Well, like you said, it's an empty
Yeah.
like, but I don't know.
I guess.
I
don't
think
know.
it's an empty like, but I do think it's really it gives them validation. Social media now to me is the validation seeking place. Like
Yeah, it is.
I'm sick
if you
of it.
feel down about something, go right to social media,
And write
post
it.
something, and then you're gonna get bad validation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
just what it is now.
Mad people that agree with your point of view. And mad people, especially if you're a woman scorn, you start posting how single you are, start posting yourself in a
Yeah,
little
like something
bikini,
happened, or yeah.
you know, start
That's what I
posting
was
yourself on
saying.
the beach.
Somebody posted, "Why do you think marriages aren't working now?" And a lot of people were saying social media, which a lot of people always say social media shouldn't be the main thing.
I mean,
that-
I'm gonna go crazy right now.
what?
The reason why marriages are not working right now is because women broke the contract.
What contract?
Y'all broke the contract. There
Which
was a
one?
contract that we used to have between men and women, right? Think about granddad and grandma. He worked, she was home taking care of everything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
maybe in this day and age, you do need 2 paychecks, you do need 2 incomes to make
Mhm.
it right and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But still, the contract is. See, there's nothing wrong with being used. You just need to be used the right way. So there's people like, oh, you're using me. You're using. Everybody's being used, but you just got to get used the right way. Like I am being used right now to pay the majority of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is being used right now to take care of the majority of the house.
Mm-hmm.
But that's our contract, so that I need her.
Right.
I literally need you.
Right.
The woman broke the contract to where they don't need the men and men don't need you, because what you're chasing
Offering.
after is money,
Yeah,
and we
you
don't
could get
need
that.
you for that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's the problem. That's
I
why
agree
a
with
lot
that.
of, and a lot of, they say 60% of people are going to get divorced when they get married, and it's going up.
I
And
think
then they
it's
say
at like
80% of the
72%
time
now.
marriages end are because the woman filed, and then
98.
25% of women will get married. So 75% of y'all doomed. Like, and the reason being is because the contract has been broken. It's over with.
Dang.
Like y'all are chasing something, a bachelor's degree,
But it is
money,
still social media.
and
Because,
so you have priced yourself out of the market of a good man.
but if we didn't have social media, we wouldn't know about orders. Even if the girl was working, we wouldn't know like that because she wouldn't be posting it all up and down her timeline.
Like, what you mean
It's
by
like
that?
social media
She's
is
basically
a big part
saying
of,
that social
of
media
marriage.
is a part of the demise of everything, because let's say like grandma was working. Let's say grandma was working at Pratt and Whitney until her hand got broke up, but she didn't have social media.
Mhm.
So
Right.
nobody saw
Wouldn't know.
how hard grandma was working or knew that grandma was working
Mhm.
or what their contract was. But nowadays women are like, oh, I'm getting to the bag. They posting they checks, they bonus checks. They like posting themselves in Miami. Hashtag don't need a man. Hashtag I could do it all by
Yeah,
myself.
social media.
Hashtag been doing it all by myself. So like,
Hashtag boss shit.
Or
Yeah.
hashtag you get in an argument with your wife or husband and you could just quickly just go on somebody's page and like it. Like social media is very big. I think that's one of the main reasons why marriages are failing. Because
Well-
people we would never come in contact with, we can see them from social media.
Well, the Bible
what
says this. Let
happened
me
to
say
Stormy
this.
Wellington's thigh? Why did she have to remove pieces of her thigh so it just looked like Jaws got to her now? Like,
She must have had like lymph nodes or something.
it says with the
See, that's what I'm
infamous
saying.
tattoo. So she had like a,
And
now
those
she had to make a-
infections be crazy.
But I'm gonna say something real quick. It says evil has come into the world because of the devices that came into it. It literally says that, right?
Mm.
Just this one piece of equipment, that cell phone, could get you porn.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
could get you scams. It could get you money.
Somebody
it could get
flown
you
out.
likes. It could get somebody flown out. It could get you to fornicate. It could get you to that. And that's just one little device. There's many more out here. Many more devices out here. Clubs. You got strip clubs. You got like the things that have been invented is made for us to literally fuck up. like it's made for it.
Instagram
That's like a crystal ball. That's like our phones
social
and
media.
our stuff is like a crystal ball. It's almost like sorcery. It's like, dude, what's the answer to 5 times 3? Bing.
Who?
Oh, let me see. Miss Bucci? Let me see. Huh?
Yeah, that's Miss Gucci.
I can take the phone now because it's
About to be over.
it's not dead. It's charged.
Man, y'all cute little assistant.
Trying to be like lit. Like if you don't bring that phone over here. Thank you.
She's so slow too.
Okay, let me turn it around. How do it?
But yeah,
No,
I
they're
mean,
not
How do I
asking.
turn
It
it
just
around?
says bring them.
because of the
Don't need to double
devices that
tap
have
it.
come into this world,
Oh, okay,
we're
got it.
hit. Like we gotta
I'm gonna turn the
work
camera on. How you turn it on?
overtime and extra time to try to make
Ooh,
things
turn it up.
work. Because it should be so simple that men and women get along. Like men and women are made for each other. You're made for each other. Y'all actually like make the best team, even at work. Like
Yeah.
it's just men and women are made to work together.
Yeah.
But nowadays,
But now we ain't been working together at all.
We're not doing that.
No.
And the ones who are quietly doing that.
Yeah.
They're not on social media.
That's
They're not on like YouTube and stuff like that, ranting about men and ranting about women.
Right.
Because I be watching this dude, he rent nice cars and then like call out gold diggers.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, why would you do that? You know, a lot of these women only just want the bag.
Right.
That's what they're chasing.
Right. Oh yeah, like the guy that had the girl get in his car and was like, yeah, so you know.
And I don't want to get too deep about this, but what they do to black men out here, like they purposely raised the black woman above us. Purposely. Like y'all get promotions first.
Yeah.
Y'all get supervisor positions first.
Yep.
Y'all get it first.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a wife and child, it's hard to get an apartment as a single man. Like everything is just harder.
Yep.
So like, I forget why I said all that, but.
Okay. Alrighty. Thanks.
Not you. That thing got on your case so quick. It was
you can't turn your phone while you're on live.
That's it. Said you already made a decision. Stick with it.
I don't think there's one like up there. Yeah.
But that's so true. I definitely agree with that though. Like I'm like, yo, the reason we complain so much about our men can't get in jobs, and because you got them.
Yeah, and it's like Shahrazad Ali said that like y'all are putting us in a category of like ranks that we can't even get. Like historically, it's hard for us to have money. It's hard for us to have.
Oh, you want to hold it?
A savings account and good credit, and it's hard for us to have, you know, money and power and all that other stuff. And it's like the black woman at some point start buying into what society says and start saying, "Oh, he needs to have this. He needs to have that."
Yeah.
Like, and there's a lot of good men out here who would treat you like the queen you are or trying to be. But unfortunately, he's the supervisor at Walmart and he makes $38,000 a year. And that's not enough for you.
No, but that is true though. What he's saying is like there's a guy out here but you so busy making 75, 80,000 a year, and the guy that would treat you so good, unfortunately, he's just a supervisor at Walmart. He only make 38,000 a year. You like, I can't level down. I gotta level up.
Right.
And then the guy that is leveled up here that will be making more than you don't necessarily want you. He got so many options.
He's mad busy. He has a lot of options. And you're putting yourself in a situation with like other women. Now he got 2-3 women. Now you got to fit into the rotation, or like it's just weird. You know, like historically, we have been being stopped from getting certain things.
Yeah.
The black man has.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, why would you rate us or rank us on something that society makes it hard for us to get, which is money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But we say all that to say that
is going back to your stat. Is it the men's? You think it's partially the men's fault.
I think
Joey don't think it has
it's both.
nothing to do with the men.
I think we have to all take
with
accountability.
why plastic surgery is an epidemic now. BBLs specifically.
I think that a little bit. I would say I'll give men 20% of the blame.
Yeah, about 20. I just didn't. I know for me, when I posted the thing, guys was going.
I would get them about 40.
They was like, no,
40?
because y'all did this.
I just
y'all
like everything a woman does kind of be because
it's based on a man.
Like,
and
So
and if y'all show what you really like, more what y'all say, BBLs would not be popular out there like that. It would not be popular like that.
Yeah.
So I do
kind of agree.
It's about 40%.
Because that's what I was saying.
More, I'm just saying
for girls, most of the stuff that girls do
are for
men, even when they acting like it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're lying if they act like it ain't. My body has shifted so many times just because of what I thought Tim wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Women competing with other women for men. Yep.
That's it. That's exactly
what it is.
Women competing with other women for men.
Because here go with the guys. They be like, no, y'all competing with yourselves.
Duh. For y'all. Like,
what? It don't make it's common sense.
We're competing with other women to get the best man.
Like,
that's the point.
Like, it's crazy.
The point is you want the biggest, strongest, good lookingest, most staturous man that is going to pick you out of the bunch. Now, if the majority of men, because let's just say that's not the majority, but if the majority of the men are vocalizing or showcasing their like of that, and the ones that don't like it are staying back quiet because they live in quiet lives and they're not thinking about it, then what women are seeing is the crab nigga.
Yeah, it's a false
that's
ratio.
Doing it
it's
right.
Really a false ratio, because like you said, the good men ain't on Instagram all the time.
And that's the thing. Yeah, you got men that's on social media.
Like, honestly, I get on my Facebook, I check my notifications. I look at the stuff that's in blue, like Dad's post.
Yeah, like the notifications.
Somebody commented on your thing, but I don't scroll. I never scroll.
Yeah,
like, And I might scroll here and there. Like if I'm at work and I'm bored, maybe I'll scroll up a little bit. But it's mostly to see videos of weird shit, like animals fighting and this and that. Like,
but again, society made it to now men is up there just as much as women.
So my algorithm don't even give me that. It gives me like what I want to see, which is like I get like Risen Islam talking, or I get like Dr. Umar Johnson's post.
The white man. Oh yeah, Miss Poochie. I'm sorry, Miss Poochie. Julia Gilmore. It's by design. Black men have and still are a threat to white women. They know we are the chosen ones.
I agree.
One person said it could be a bit confusing if men appear to be attracted to plastic. We're going to have a bunch of Barbie textured bodies. Like, and that's what I think. The reason why I wanted to do my video when I originally did it was because I was just like, I just feel like if there were more men stepping up and saying the real man saying like, yo, we don't like that, we don't want that, this is disgusting, this is distasteful, take this down,
and really act on
then
it,
act on
but
it.
It's really not our business like that. Like,
I know, but what we're saying is though is even if that isn't happening, the women looking at it are still doing it for what they think men want. It is not because they want to compete with that girl. They're competing with that girl because they think a lot of guys like her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest part is like they're competing with her because they think it's no different than being in high school.
This is what
and
women
the girl
need to start doing, because most women don't get. See, the truth of the matter is when you walk outside, what happens? Not Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, or any other Twitter.
But some of these men won't even see that girl outside.
I understand that, but like
social media.
when a woman walks outside,
like
when a woman walks outside to go to Walmart and go shopping, how the world responds to you is what it is.
Yep.
Not Instagram and Facebook.
Right. That's a lot.
That's because you older and you're being
Because
smarter.
like the woman with the wild, weird Valentine's Day heart booty body, if she go to Walmart, people might be like, yo. Most of the time, that's what's happening. It's like, yo, that look kind of weird.
Johnny, what the freak? Nobody's saying that.
No, sometimes guys.
A
do
lot
say
of men
that.
say that.
But
What do
no.
you mean? Like,
But her likes ain't gonna add up to that.
see, that's what I'm talking
saying.
about. The real life.
But-
Walking outside of your door is what real life is.
But I'm trying
that
to-
is,
We start ignoring real life because most women don't get approached by men outside.
yeah.
No, that's true.
It's a little Instagram shot, like, yo, what's poppin'? But like when you walk outside, that's the real truth. That's who you actually are.
Exactly.
So people say, "Oh, you're pretty," and then even if it's a woman or if it's a man, and they say, "Oh, you look nice today," or or they shoot their shot outside. That's what real life is.
But
Yeah,
I
believe that
Instagram
part,
is
so.
a false reality.
It
It is
is.
fake. It is nothing
it's
real
the
about
meta,
it.
yeah. Let me say this though.
It be bots liking, and I remember Pee Wee had an app where all he had to do was flip through something and keep liking pictures to get likes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For like,
You remember that?
Yeah, like
He was flipping through. He was like
Yeah,
he had to like 200 pictures to get 50 likes.
I clowned him for that.
And then he like had to like 1,000 pictures to get like 500 likes. I'm
Yeah.
just like, wow, they got apps that do that.
Yeah.
Like, and that was 10 years ago.
Because also, if you have a certain amount of likes as a business, it looks a certain way, so it makes people want to book you. But I mean, I don't like stuff like that. I just feel like stuff should be organic.
Like we don't pay for followers. We don't pay for
No.
algorithms.
No.
What we got.
So what it is outside. We forgot like what real life is. Like we forgot.
Because you're getting validated.
But we still have to. This is the part that I wanted to say. We're still ignoring the psyche of the woman in general,
yes.
or is that, like, say for instance, like, right, we're in high school, right? Let's say them two is in high school and they're not sister cousins. They just good friends, right? And then one of them realizes that the boys like the other one more.
Mm-hmm.
Like the boys is giving this one more attention. When she come to the cafeteria,
now they talk about you. Now that your friend is gonna talk about
now
you.
your friend has
like
this
you.
weird level of like competitive jealousy with you that you don't even know that you got, right? That happens even in real life. In real women situations, like grown women all go to the club, 4 girls.
But in real life,
one person getting all the attention, and you like.
In real life, when is the last time that happened to you or you?
I'm not gonna say last time.
Exactly.
No,
so what it is like you're remembering what high school was like.
But I also remember being grown and girls liking
really do that. We just don't hang around girls like that.
Right.
But there's girls who
because I remember
ugly girls just so they could always look cute.
Listen, I remember working at a salon, right? And I remember this day like the back of my hand. I was working at the salon, Veronique's on State Street. I had just met Tim. Me and Tim was kind of like dating, messing around a little bit. And there was this girl that worked downstairs and she had been there for a while. And I guess she used to talk to him or whatever. I don't even know what the situation was. I didn't care. But what I realized was that every time that I was around him, she would do the most. Like she's, yeah, because of that. And I would never say anything in my mind because I'm like, that's corny. Like, that's weird. Like, you're doing it purposely. So women have this weird competitive nature.
They do, because I was just talking
with other women in general.
I was talking to Soretta yesterday, right? I was like, the way I behave, it makes women
I need y'all
do the most, or makes women.
Want me some of your minutes of it, but only to like there because it's too strong. Like,
okay, I need y'all.
It's sweet. Like, so we don't happen to hang out with women that are like that. Well, we really don't hang out with a lot of women, though.
But
I've noticed somebody who's like that, and that's why I don't be around them like that. Because it's like,
but like I was saying, the way I behave,
attention, you're just.
I don't give women
weird.
the time of day. Like, I don't give women the time of day at work or outside. So in turn, I watch what happens within their spirit. Like, they begin to like do things to get attention. Like the people who I may work with, or the people
you're embarrassing yourself.
Wait,
no, he said, but I never felt the need to one up. I know that well. I never felt the need to one up. Just stay yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. Yeah.
No, seriously.
Like, stop. We know what you're doing. We see it.
Yeah, but
you're a
like,
creep,
but like that's the way I behave. Like, I think it may be from going through different schools or whatever. But it was just like I behave like I'm very quiet. I don't give women attention. I don't give women compliments. I don't have conversations with women that's like irrelevant to our
You
job
actually
or
don't.
whatever.
Yeah, that's how
Mad
people think
mean.
you're mean. But I actually like that though.
I don't think they're mean at all.
If you have a wife or whatever, you just gotta be who you just. I
Be
don't like
nice
friendly,
to
I don't
that
like
person.
friendly guys.
But I watch women
just-
do the most, like because they feel
They want your
rejected.
they
by
want your
me.
attention.
Yeah.
And now
I could
they
get
want
him to
it. They
look over
want
here.
it
Now they
even
be like
more.
trying to
Yeah.
like
I could get him to look over here.
trying to
Watch.
switch a little harder
Yeah,
or
walk real
like
hard.
yeah, like they do like little
But
things.
that's how women are. That's what we're trying to say. Women
Right.
are weird like that.
I've
Like,
heard women literally say like,
weird.
he don't like her like that. If I was to walk over there, I bet you I could get him to look at me.
And that's what they
like,
do. Sorry, for likes.
I'll
too.
throw up.
Soretta taught me
They
about
do that for likes too.
She was
though.
like, look how she like come over here and then turn her back.
It's like to her
Look how
back.
she come over here and turn her back and then like bend over slightly to get that
Come
thing.
on the floor.
That
Wait,
was for
what?
you. Like, and I used to be like, you're crazy. Like,
No,
don't nobody like me like that.
No.
Like, and she'd be like, no, you don't understand women.
You don't
yo,
understand.
like,
Yeah.
That's what we try to put in their brain.
That's what we're trying to
them
show.
likes. They be like, oh, he got a
Look at
girl.
look at
He always in my life. Look at my life.
her, my life. And her whole husband, she got a whole husband.
Look at my life.
That's her whole husband. And look at every picture.
And
Look,
you
love,
dumb.
love. And she dumb thinking he love her.
Right, that's really.
But
you're
the next
laughing,
minute he gonna
like-
be in my inbox. Why?
Right, no, you.
Watch.
That's how women are.
Look
That's
at,
what we
and
trying to say,
all my
like,
likes. Look,
it's
bang,
really-
bang. Look at. All I gotta do is scroll. Look. Oh, look, there you go again.
No, it's
There you
deeper
go
than that.
again.
Somebody posted that LeBron wasn't LeBron.
yo.
There was a basketball player, and it was a lady saying, "Oh, I could get him if I want," because he looked at her story all the time.
Mm.
Yes.
Like, it's really that deep. Where if you
Yes,
look at
it was.
somebody's story all the time, now when they think
you
you like them,
them,
because
right.
you're always watching their story. Like it's
Look at him
it's
checking
crazy.
for me. Look at him checking for me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He
It's
got
crazy.
a whole wife too.
He always
kids,
under my
and he
story.
always under my stuff.
Like that's the
Like,
point of social media.
Just get off her stuff, please.
Please,
so
'cause
she
it's-
could stop. So we could stop being shamed and embarrassed. And this girl thinks she got one up on me. Like, please don't do it.
Society has just changed, and we got to get with it. I guess. Like,
Right.
I don't like it.
I don't
Me
like it
either.
either, but like we have to like kind of try to like rise
Like
above it in a
move.
way.
Oh
like,
yeah. With
I don't
it.
think there's no way around it. I think it's purposely made for that.
it
And
is.
then, like I said, Instagram is coming out with
because
another
now,
social media.
because now, like
Why?
people used to have
or
to have,
videoing or something like.
people used to have your phone number to get in contact with you. Now all they have to do is
Is
at the
message.
touch of a button.
First of all,
they can
don't
say
call me from
something to you.
Facebook Messenger.
Some guy randomly called me from Facebook Messenger. I was like, what? And then I didn't answer it.
Swipe
And then
on
he
Gmail.
kept inboxing
Exactly.
me saying, yeah, you so beautiful, such and such. Yo, I would love to just get you to call me, such and such. Yo, I said next time, Tim, just answer my phone. Cause at this point, now I'm annoyed. Like, first of all, your little profile picture you got on all red. Nobody does that. You can't have on a red hoodie, red sweats, and red sneakers and a red watch. And a red hat. That's too much.
Nigga, you
The
look
reds
like
don't
a
go.
cherry, nigga. Like, what are you talking
Like
about?
strawberry shortcake. Like, no. What are you doing?
Why?
Cause your
Wasn't
charger
It
ain't
wasn't
right.
plugged in?
Like,
It was.
Oh,
you can't be doing
That's
too
right,
much
it
when the
gotta,
phone is
charge
always
over.
charging. Yeah.
Your
but
charger
yeah,
don't
it's like
charge
overheating.
faster than your phone
Mhm.
dies.
You was trying to charge at the same time.
If you're doing stuff, your phone don't charge faster than your phone dies.
not that charger. My charger.
Ah, right. Somebody said, "Bitch, you was an unavoidable swipe to the left, but not to them." Like exactly.
No,
like some people be
seriously.
so like it. I just happened to watch your story because it came next.
At first,
I
I
was
was my
really
phone down
watching-
and it's continued to go to the next thing. Like
I
some of
wasn't
the time,
watching
I'm not even
stuff.
really watching your story.
Like you know,
At
but
all.
women
But again,
get
that's why that algorithm they got is fooling people. It's like it's a lie.
right. I just
'Cause
feel like
sometimes I'll
don't
hit
do
something, I hit a video, and the next video will be this, the next video
it. Yeah,
will be that,
right,
the next video will be that, and then now
Mhm.
the next video is yours.
right.
Yeah, it's true.
And I don't have to like it, but
But you,
since I
it looks
watched
like
the
you.
whole
It says
thing,
view.
Something that you
Facebook
watch a
and
lot of
Meta
stuff
and
come up.
Instagram are gonna send me more of that.
That's true. I
That's
was
just
wondering
what
why
it
my
is.
Instagram did that. I got a lot of relationship stuff on my Instagram, like the
Mhm.
videos, they
Yeah.
do
Me
like guy
too.
girls podcast was annoying.
Yeah, but that's all I
Or
get
the
too, 'cause
guys,
that's
the
all I hear
motivational
about.
speakers. Yeah, I hate that.
Mhm.
Don't let the guy do this to you. Like those type of videos.
Yeah.
I got all those videos on mine.
Well, I'm about to turn into Danae Jackson and have a course that costs $7,000 and 2 payments of $3,600 a
I'm
month.
out of here. I'm not
Because
good.
that's crazy that she did that because her husband Derek Jackson was wilding
Yeah,
on
Derek
his
Jackson.
online internet. So, you know,
You know, Derek
remember that
Jackson
guy that was in the car
That
wilding?
big diesel bulk dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of remind me of that guy to be dancing everywhere.
Mm.
The guy that be dancing in every
stand
restaurant
that
and
guy.
he's so muscular.
Oh
I can't
yeah.
stand
He
it. He got the
red
big
pants one
thighs.
time after
Yes,
he ate like a big
that-
steak. He was like,
And he's like,
yeah, like he was going
It
crazy.
is.
I didn't know like somebody could move that quick.
I ain't either. Not nobody hips that's that
Not
big,
that
right.
big.
I
that
was like,
muscular. Like, how
wow,
your
yo.
hips moving so fast? I'm impressed. Like, Jesus. But yeah, we gotta figure it out, people. We gotta figure it out because I'm over it. I'm
So
over the
annoying.
social media world. I'm over the meta. I'm over the fake validation. I'm over the fake bodies. I'm just over everything fake, organic and natural. And I'm not even talking about just bodies is the way to go. Like,
Mhm.
let's just be our most organic and unauthentic selves, even going back to the core of who we are. Women going back to the core of their femininity, caring about raising their kids, raising a family upright. Who cares if you got a little pouch? Because, like, you know, they got that meme that say, "Great, y'all up here wearing lingerie, and grandma have 14 kids wearing this," and it's like a little bata, like a little, like a little Walmart gown. Like, listen, now I probably won't have that on, but you know, I'm just ready to go back to some form of organic living. Like, I am so over the internet. Like, I was telling my students the other day, like, I want to service clients. I want my clients to be happy. I don't want to have to be a content creator in order to run my business. But now I have to become a content creator just to run my business. Like, just to have people think that I'm relevant or have people think that you're working because you're so busy working, you're not posting videos, but then people think you ain't working.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't post videos because I'm so busy worried about the results of the people that I'm not like, hold on, stay right there, open your legs. Okay, and then boom, okay, I got it. And then I'm not doing that when you're paying me all this good money to get a good service. Now I'm taking your picture in a vulnerable state. Like, I don't feel like having to do that. But that is like the way our world is going. It's like actually sickening to me.
That's
And I think the bodies are just an evolution.
That's
of
why
it.
I'm here to do something with my hands. Just get this painting business off the ground. Cause like,
you want to start with Laird Harm's room?
Yeah.
Word.
No, Laird's room actually. And Harm's.
I paint really well.
Really?
Mhm.
He actually do.
Oh yeah, you do use me painting.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Mommy made me paint my own room to make it into an office.
Oh,
It's not office no more. It's Rose room now.
Yeah.
So that green was really nice. Thank you.
You should. That'd be
We
nice.
like
But
it.
ever since then, like it was like it's a soothing job for me. It's like
Yeah, put your music on.
right, you just
think
rock
it's
out,
nice.
you just knock it
I don't
out.
like it at all. I hate it.
Especially if you have a partner working with
No
you. I can do
painting
the
it.
corners and make those precision, and then somebody just use roller,
Mm-hmm.
and then I could go over the little spots that, you know. So that's what I'm starting to do, like work with my hands and stuff.
Feel you.
I'm going back to like
The root
primal living, like
whether it be like granddad.
I mean, just I'm gonna try to be as close as I can to be a traditional man. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's rough out here in corporate America for a black man. Everything is
you
stacked
ain't making it
against
out
you.
there.
Like everything is stacked against you. I be getting nitpicked with. Like I be getting like this woman just had a damn crack stem in her mouth 6 months ago. I've been working there a year. She started 3 months. She started 2-3 months ago. She was in the program while I was working there.
She got promoted.
Wait, because she was on drugs?
Yeah.
3 months ago? And now she got a promotion over you?
Pretty much.
She white.
I could throw up.
White hair. I mean, white girl, blonde hair, blue eyes.
I bet.
And unfortunately, my director is a black man who's thirsty. So.
Yeah, that's most of the time they like that.
So are
all the women are just they fit on more. You know, at the job they feel more like like they could do whatever they want to do. I actually gotta be efficient and good at my
like
job.
The guy that worked with the slave master that shoot the slaves when they try to get off the planet. My
He Uncle
God.
Tim, man. Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom. Like, oh my God. Did he wear tap shoes to work too?
He wear these weird shoes to work, but
My goodness.
I mean, most of the time he's a good guy, but it's just like
I'm sure he
we
is.
know, like you're a running joke. Like we know you flirt with the female staff.
First of all, he better only listen. Tim always said that's the only time you'll catch him holding a white woman is for the cops. Because first of all, she about to ruin your whole life.
You
because
in jail.
in jail,
3
all
years.
she gotta do is blow the whistle and cry wolf.
He hit me and turn them
Like,
tears on.
Like all she gotta
finished,
do is blow the whistle.
Just like we used to get lynched for that back in the day when that white girl would say, "Oh, you raped me." The whole hit squad would come out, hang you from a tree. Like same thing. We just don't get hung from a tree, but we get fired. Can't provide for our family.
I did.
Like, it's still rough. I'm not giving men an excuse.
Nothing ever goes on my real page.
Mine
do not like
rough.
enough like
it's
that.
on mine. This is on my real page.
Who's saying that?
I don't know, but
What
it's
is
on
it?
my page. I already shared the thing from YouTube. So it's on my page.
What does it say?
It said don't share this on your real page.
But who is they talking to? Because
Yodi.
Which
that
Bay
was probably Soretta because I'm talking about my boss. I don't give a damn.
Soretta.
Oh, that's
you got your boss as a friend?
No, but I still don't give a damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have nobody on my social media, and
what I'm saying is true.
It is, yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah,
and I said he was a good guy. He just everybody knows he flirt with the ladies. Like,
My
I don't care if he hears this. Like,
that's how I be feeling. I
I'm
just feel
I'm very efficient at my job. I'm the fastest to do everything, and I'm the most person called on to diffuse a situation. Like, I'm good at it.
You should have asked him.
And that's why I make good money there because, I mean, I can give him props. He gave me the highest rate of pay because of my 18 years experience.
Right.
So I make more than most people there. That even though she got promoted, I make more than her. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, but so what?
It's
all about the title. Like at
Soretta and this other guy Donnie just talked to me and was like, "Listen, man, you're just there to get a check and go home, man.
Period.
Really, take care of your family, have fun with your family, kiss your kids, like." And repeat.
You should have asked, like, what made you promote her?
I did. I said, it seems like you have to have titties to get promoted.
Not that.
You said that?
I'm coming to work with titties one day. With my bra stuff with socks. Like,
you are a fool. I can't. Well, y'all, we're not going to hold y'all all night because honestly, we could talk all night because we just be talking. But because we don't all have the same perspective, so we just
clearly
like going and we will go and never change either any of our stances.
How long we been talking for?
Hour and 47 minutes.
Dang.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we was at an hour like a long time ago.
Yeah, we still got our differences when it comes to what is it, social media and
video. Yeah, we got our differences. I feel like men and women need to take accountability. Yodi feel like it's mainly women. 20%. Tiff feels like it's about 50%
of men's fault.
I just want men to stop blaming us for it. Like, I'm not saying the percentage because I don't really know. I just don't think that we should be 100% blamed. I think that we both need to get into the psyche of the other a little bit. And I do feel like women are doing it for men. Everything we do be for men. We just be late to the party sometimes. So like the long hair and the lashes, we're just late to the party. That was in with natural women who had naturally long hair and naturally long lashes, and then we tried to manufacture it, and now we've been doing it for too long and it's ugly. So it's like we keep manufacturing stuff that's not real.
Out in the real world, you can't distinguish a good woman from a ratchet one because y'all wear the same thing.
I mean,
so you got to actually talk to somebody to know.
But I also feel like this one, men need to stop being attracted to only fake bodies, because that means you could be attracted to a damn man. Because at this point, if you're only looking at butts and boobs and contoured faces and wigs and lashes, that could be a whole man. Because at this point, If you're not attracted to the femininity of the woman, the natural feminine essence of a woman and what she brings and how she makes you feel, then at day's end, you could be attracted to a guy that bought some titties and some ass. Like,
why not? I mean, to me,
like it's like I don't see the difference. Like there's women out here, well, men, I don't know what to call them, but at day's end, they out here and you can't tell the difference. It was a girl I was watching on YouTube. That wasn't we watching it together? What? And she was saying, "Oh yeah, I tricked him." And it was like, "So what did you do when he wanted to have sex with you?" I just act like I was on a period. Like,
oh yeah, yeah.
You know, I couldn't do it, and it was like I just.
And he's actually a fake.
Yeah.
Fake had sex with somebody too. I just bent over and used my hand.
Yep.
Like what?
And then she said one time she was like, all he had to do it was from the back, so he thought he was in the right
what dork
way.
thinks
they
it's
probably
from
had that mouth toy because
no, it was a hand. It was her hand.
Oh,
or his, whatever. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna know the difference. Like, yeah, like come on, bro. Like,
nothing. Like
hand is not body temperature.
It's not the same. Like
that's my whole thing is that's what I'm saying. Like, so you got to be careful because when you start getting into all these fake bodies, that thing could get dangerous for you.
Yeah, and in Atlanta, you need to damn near marry a pregnant woman because, like,
right,
that's the only way you know she a woman or not.
Not you got to marry her. Are you with child? Okay, bond. We could be together.
Yeah, like you gotta get with somebody pregnant, like. So you know she got a uterus.
Oh my God. Right. Now you wondering why your wife of 10 years can't have kids. That's because her name is not Donna, it's Dan.
This world is scary.
This
world is scary.
All right, y'all. So listen, pray for us.
No, for real.
Good conversation. Share this everywhere you can share it to. I think it's a dope dynamic because we're all family, we're all brothers and sisters, but
yeah,
brother and sisters.
Brother and sisters, but we don't really think alike.
No, we don't think alike at all.
But we do kind of.
Grew up in the same house and we think a little bit alike and not.
Because I could go ham, but I'm
not somebody saying they're doing uterus transplants now. Okay.
Huh?
See, this is where they take stuff too far.
A transgender?
A uterus transplant.
What?
Which means somebody could die and you an organ donor and they take your uterus and put it in a man.
Oh wow. Like that can't happen.
But can you have a kid from it?
Yeah, I get. Listen,
they working on it.
That can't happen because the woman's body does other things than just the uterus. It like develops the blood around.
But you could put the egg in there the same way you could put it in the woman if she can't have kids.
Yeah, I'm about to be doomed.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's a whole rap.
Yo, our kids is doomed, yo.
Yo, yeah, right.
Yo, they doomed.
I don't even know.
We just gotta try to like throw that fishing line out and hope they just catch some and come back a little bit because this shit is done.
It's done, yo. At this point, I just feel like, can I go be with the Lord? Like,
yeah, for real.
That's all I'm saying. Like at first, I was so sad that mom died. Now I feel like she the one that's winning.
Yeah, for real.
Like she winning. Mm-hmm. We was sad, and she like, y'all fret not, because this wasn't what it was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Lord, y'all, well.
All right, like, share, all that.
Subscribe, please, to the channels. We don't know when our next one is going to be. Probably in a couple weeks. Our brother drive kind of far. He left at like 4:15 today. He still didn't get here until like 6 because of the traffic on Friday for him. So it's like inconvenient for him. But so we're not going to be able to do every week. We're going to try to do like, once a month, once every 2-3 weeks, something like that.
Once a month,
yeah, once a month is probably good. So thank y'all so much for watching. We appreciate it. We appreciate your interaction. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate your support. And we will catch y'all next time. Bye.